Feeling inspired. That boy glowing. Let me see if I can turn a little bit. I gotta get that glow today. Yeah, y'all gotta get that glow today in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? No cut, but the skin is glowing. You see? What's going on with y'all, man? I'm here in beautiful St. Louis, and then I had breakfast. I done got up. If you watching the replay, we gonna have a. I'm in an inspiring. We're gonna have an inspiring little message for you guys. I probably should be getting ready, but I can't. I just can't leave and keep this on my mind. So I had to drop in. If you coming in, hit the like button. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching the replay, man, hit the like button. I'm working as hard as I possibly can to make sure you guys are successful. All I ask is you hit the like button for me one time, help me out in the algorithm. And then yeah, man, you're gonna get a motivational one today. I got up, you know, went for my little morning walk, just had breakfast. Um and after breakfast was walking around enjoying the moment. Um because it's been long time since I've been in the driver's seat, since everybody who was around, since everything went down, right? And I'm looking, and I'm just grateful, y'all. You know, I'm grateful to have found my gift. And I truly know and believe that this is a gift because the application of me applying what I know is so easy to me. If you want to do something, and if you want to be, some people don't want to be great. And I don't mean you have to aspire to be great, but even if you're good in your purpose, it's easy to you. There's something that you may not realize comes super easy to you. And you may be in the midst of perfecting that thing. It may be something you have already learned, or it may be something that you're learning. I'm realizing that everything that I've done up to this point in my entrepreneurial journey, good, bad, or indifferent, the different people, the mentors that I connected to, the different conversations that I've had, how I've been intentional about my conversations, I'm realizing that all of this stuff that I did since I started entrepreneurship at probably 7, 8, 9 years old, all the way till now has been a lesson for me. And I'm back in my arena. I'm back in my arena. I got my ass kicked. I got knocked out. I was on the ropes. But I'm now back in my arena, meaning it comes with ups and downs. It comes with grind. It comes with years of staying down and being the student. When I go in rooms, I'm not as vocal as I am to you guys. I'm asking questions. I'm inquisitive, using big words. I don't even know if that's a big word. But I've had so many mentors that gave me different lessons, all in pursuit of me being right here where I am today. And I am still sharpening the iron. And I went back to the drawing board. It's like, yo, I gotta figure out how to package up my greatness. I gotta figure out how I can package up the fact that I took a company from 200,000 to 2.3 million dollars a month. I gotta sit back, and I was in the process of learning how to do the contracts, how to word this, how to. I told you I learned how to send an email. I had to learn how to hang up the phone because the time that you have is important, and I already knew that these opportunities to spend time with some high level people, I had to get something out of it. I already knew that. But my 5 or 10 minutes started to become hours, weeks of hour long meetings or lunch meetings or conversations that I had to pick and choose what I wanted to know at that moment. And I'm telling you guys that, so this is some things that I wish I had acquired way sooner. So I'm giving it to y'all. I'm giving it to y'all. All of y'all can call me right now. Call me anytime today. I'm gonna give you my phone number. Shoot me a text message first and say, Stan, I just want to ask you a question. And make that question something that's going to help elevate you. And then we hang up the phone. Not this long drawn out backstory. And what happens is if I need more backstory, you leave that up to me. So you start your question with, my question is, and you ask your question. And then I can unpack what context is needed. The reason I'm saying you guys should do this, and I wholeheartedly believe it. I wholeheartedly believe it. Is because it will show you guys how important it. Ask the right question, you get an answer, you act on that answer. It should instantly tell you how valuable and how important it is to ask the right question. Some of y'all in y'all feelings. And if you did that, I can guarantee the question you ask will not be, which heat press should I buy? Well, that won't be the question. Something you're struggling with right now, be it, I've diagnosed most of it, but something you're struggling with right now, pricing, marketing, and time. It's something that you're struggling with that you just need to learn how to get over that one thing right now and it'll help you. It could be so many more other things, but for the common people, these are the problems. If they're not already doing really well in their business, then you got more specific problems. So y'all can shoot me a text message 302 420 2565. I don't even care if you are watching the replay. You can shoot me a text message, say, Stan, it's such and such, I got a question. Put the question, or we can just hop on a call, you ask the question. But I will put the question there. I'll find it, I'll give you a call, we'll set it up. And you just get one question. And you never know what that one question might turn into 50. It might turn into a story. It might turn into more answers than you ever intended. But the fact that you were specific about what you wanted to accomplish, you might get 10 lessons in one conversation. When I'm telling you, I had to learn I used to look at the phone and be like, this motherfucker hung up on me. Look at like, no, I asked him, oh, why you? Yeah, you got to learn how to hang up. Like I'm over here legit mad. The motherfucker just hung up on me. Like, what the heck? I'm legit. I had to learn how to hang up the phone. And that really honed in. I was already trying to get the most out of the time, but that really allowed me to hone in on how important and how every decision, when you walk into somebody's office and they working and you bring them something, how specific you gotta be. Let alone when you gotta schedule time and you legit gotta schedule time. Look at my calendar. I gotta be like, okay, what time you want? Boom, 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 boom. I gotta be specific about who I'm talking to. In my world, I am Elon Musk. I am Donald Trump. I am, Jeff Bezos, Tim Cook. In my world, in your world, you're the CEO. You gotta be specific about what you're trying to get to with your company being you. You the company. You gotta be specific. You gotta be intentional about your time. My man Marcel said, man, I go on my walks and I get a clear head. I get my health right. I'm listening to stuff. I get up, I go for my morning walks, or I go down to my office, to my balcony and get a clear mind. Nothing's moving. I got a clear mind. Listen to me and my birds, we there chilling. and I'm strategizing, and I'm moving chess pieces on the board. I'm the CEO around here. I'm the top owner in my world. I got powerful connections in my world. The CEO of this, and your stock is going to hit. My stock took a big hit. My company has to pivot, has to pivot. You should be doing and looking at the same exact way. You should be doing and looking at things the same exact way. Own, and I'm going to the title now. You gotta own something. Own what you love. I knew I was gonna be an entrepreneur from the very start. I don't know how, why, or what. I knew I was gonna be an entrepreneur. And I think back to being a kid, and I'd be like, yo, one day I'm gonna own a Rita's Water Ice. I love Rita's Water Ice. Like the things that I love, I was like, I will own this. Why? Simply because I love it. Simply because I love it. I would own this because it's that unique. And from what I know now is like, this is a product that is worth marketing. Like if you guys ever came to Delaware, y'all gonna eat my favorite food. I'm gonna show this off. And with that said, that's a product that I love, so I could own it. Like if I was to open a franchise, I would open a Rita's Water Ice. I'll open a California Tortilla. I will open a fish grill. And they got one of the many things that they have. It's just one thing that I do or that they do that I love. It's one thing that sets it over the top. That queso, that burrito. Really, it's the mesquite chicken in the queso at California Tortilla. It's the street corn at California Fish Grill. It's the shrimp sub at Yummy Tummy. It's the quality of the crab at Shag's. Because not that I didn't have crabs from other places. It's not that I didn't have burritos from Chipotle and all of these places. But I didn't like it. Okay, I eat it. I tolerate it sometimes. I have different places. You know what I'm saying? But I want to be I will never get tired of the things that I love to have. I just can't. I don't know why. Every time it's the first time when I make taco salad. And if it's off, I know instantly. Something ain't right, I know instantly. Oh, today, a little bit too much salt. It's still good, but today, but that thing was hit. Today that joint was on that sauce y'all made today, didn't miss. And I'm saying this to you guys because you should want to own. Like, if you don't love, just don't do it. Don't do it. And I'm telling you, I'm gifted enough in marketing and position. I, my gift that if you told me what it was, I could give you a plan to succeed. I literally was just on the phone 2 minutes ago, and I'm just talking to somebody. It's like, yo, this is a great opportunity. This situation that I'm in right now is a great opportunity for me to showcase what I do, document it in time, and because everything that I've done up till now is behind the scenes. I had to learn to package up what I do. I figure out how to package it, which meant I had to go acquire a new set of skills, a new knowledge. I had to encounter other people better in a certain area or who looked like they had it together. Give me a gym. Tell me something you know. I had to get help to build what I wanted to build, but I had to find where I wanted to go first. I had to figure out what I'm struggling with. And then I had to go ask the right questions. But when you know, not this arbitrary, hey man, I just want to make a little. That was me. I'm saying it from a place of love. Man, look, bro. If I just make enough to take care of my family, I'm happy. If I just make enough to take care of what's in front of me at the moment, I'm happy. But when you settle for that, That's what you get. That's what you get. And then it's not even that you're settling. You just don't know that you gotta. What's that? That meme? You gotta think big, bitch. Think big, bitch. Think big. You gotta think big, bitch. You gotta think big. Shit, think too big. What's the saying? If you shoot for the moon and on the stars. I came out and said last year. I said, yo, I'm gonna make 6 figures in my print shop. Year one. Then I'm gonna go year 2, 3, and I got a plan, right? All right, year one. In order to get, I just said simply this: if I wanted to get to $1 million in 3 years, if I want to get to $1 million in 3 years, what do I got to do? All right, if I got to 100,000 this year, if I just tripled that every year, I'll be right there. If I could figure out a way to triple my business 3 years, I would be there. Then I said, you know what? All right, 3 to 5 year plan to $1 million. Had to give myself a little wiggle room. Maybe I'm thinking a little bit too crazy. Maybe I'm thinking a little bit too crazy. But okay, what's the first step? Get to 100,000. All right, cool. Let's do it. I shot for the moon and I landed at. Would you be dissatisfied? Would you consider that to be? Some of us might consider that to be a failure. Somebody say, "Man, my goal," and then they set that goal for next year. Well, I'm gonna get 100,000 next year. I just missed it by 10K. That's not what you do. You go and you say, "Oh man, that was a good. We was right there, right there." But the goal was a 3x every year. Now, can I make that up? Can I make that up? Everybody might say, you know what, y'all? I'm gonna set a goal. I'm gonna walk a mile a day, and that first day that you miss destroys your whole morale. Dang, I can't do it now. But if you said to yourself, every week I'm walk 7 miles. If I don't go today, that means I got to do 2 tomorrow. I got to have 7 miles in. So tomorrow I may have to make up a quarter mile to get to where I need to be for the rest of the week. And remaining optimistic about getting it done. Because who's to say I can't go from 90 to 300K in the next year? I can make up 10K in sales. You can do it. Are y'all hearing me, man? Y'all gotta be the CEOs. You a CEO. Who you choose to spend your time with, and if you complacent and you happy, I got that we don't talk no business. Sit around and we chill. When I just want to relax and be around my folks, that's my crew. We having a crazy Halloween party or something like that or whatever. I got that. I could sit around them all day and just relax. And sometimes they still end up hearing what's going on, trying through what I'm working on. Right? I try not to overwhelm them. Usually we don't. And then on the other side here, I got to be very intentional about me as a business, you as a CEO, and what are you devoting and how are you spending the time that you're devoting to whatever it is that you want to accomplish? And then you just find whatever you can do to speed it up. Who can help you? Who has the skill set that you need to acquire? And me, I'm looking at like I'm a generalist. I'm your general practitioner, and then sometimes you might have to go deeper and go find somebody else to acquire a different skill set. You might need multiple mentors, but you got to create the plan. You can get help, but you got to create and finalize the plan at the end of the day. A lot of us are looking for a reason to blame. I don't got the right equipment. I don't know how to do this. I don't know where to go. If you watching this video, right, you know exactly where to go. I'm sitting right in front of you. You don't get, you don't 20 minutes into somebody ranting and just talking. You don't get the 20 minutes of that if it's not intriguing you. And I never care if it was one person, 100 people, 1,000 people watching the content. You got to get this good. If you watching it, if one of y'all take action and text me, I know this worked. I ain't got no text message yet. If one of y'all were to text me, I know the message got across. That's how I've always approached it. Let's just get one. Let's just get one. Let's just get the next one. And then we're going to look up and we're going to accomplish the 1,000 people making making 6 figures in their t-shirt businesses, one person at a time. So everything I do, if it just one of you took advantage and shot me a text and asked a question and very direct and specific about something that they know they need help with, that they can't quite figure out, that'll help them get to the next level. If one of you guys took advantage of that offer, then I know the message resonates. So I'm gonna give y'all this number one more time. I got like 13 minutes to get ready before I get picked up. I didn't get text for extra minutes, but he probably on the way. He probably on the way, knowing him, but I just texted me another 15 minutes. All right, number 302 420 2565. I don't know no other YouTuber doing that, man. And I've been doing it. This ain't just new. I've been doing that since 2017. Same number. You can go back find my number in the old video if you look in the right place. Shoot me a message. Ask a question. Introduce yourself. Ask a question. And let's jump on the phone and talk about it. All right. I'm out of here. Peace.